YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be a shopping vlog, a first experience vlog for me. I have never been to an Hermes store before, and when I recently visited Boston, Massachusetts, I got to go into the Hermes located just off of the Boston Public Gardens. And I just lucked into being able to take someone else's 4 o'clock appointment. I didn't have an appointment. I walked in just planning to look around, maybe feel and touch a few things, video some of the items that they had in the store. But when I arrived, I asked the security guard if someone might be able to help me, and explained to her, that I had a YouTube channel and that I had never experienced Hermes leathers and I would like to be able just to feel a few, and mentioned that I might be interested in buying a small leather good. And whenever she went and checked, she came back and said no one could help me. No one was available. And then within seconds, Zachary walked over and said he could help me. So I was delighted. I talked to him, told him kind of some of the same things I told the security guard, that I had a YouTube channel, that I loved handbags and had a pretty extensive collection, that I had never experienced Hermes before or the leathers, and I would love to feel and touch some of them so that I knew what they were like relative to other brands. And I would love to try on bags. And I joked, of course, if he offered me a Birkin or Kelly, I would buy it. And he laughed and said he couldn't do that they didn't have any of those bags in the store, of course. And then he told me that I could try them on though, which I was delighted with. I had no idea that that would be an option. So after I filmed just a little bit downstairs, he took me upstairs and we proceeded to a little desk area where he could sit on one side of the desk and I could sit on the other. And he left me and went and got a Birkin 30 and a Kelly 25 for me to try on. While he was getting those, I did film some of the watches and the jewelry that was up there because I was in kind of the fine jewelry and watches section. And when he returned, I got to experience a Birkin and a Kelly for the first time and possibly the only time in my life. Although I have to say I did love one of those bags. You're going to have to watch and see which one of those I loved. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you over to the shopping part of the vlog, and I will come back at the end of the video and do the unboxing of what I did buy. The scarves here are amazing. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. So I am at Hermes, and they told me that I could film, and they're bringing out a Birkin or Kelly for me to see and touch. And I'm also going to look at a Bastia. They have one, or Bastia. They have one that I'm going to maybe buy, just so I have a souvenir from this momentous occasion. I am standing here waiting, and so I figured I'm going to just browse around with what I can see without wandering around like I'm lost. But they do have some beautiful timepieces. The fine jewelry is absolutely fabulous. And it is very neat how the H's are on those watches. Those little mini Kellys with the sapphires or the pink diamonds and white diamonds. Oh my gosh, I love them. The H locks are super cool as well. So this is a Bastia, and how much did these Bastias retail for?
Around $250.
Epsom?
Yeah, in Epsom, yeah.
So I'm probably going to get this today just because I would love to come home with an Hermes piece on my first trip to Hermes. But this is their most durable leather. I think it's sort of similar to a Caviar, but this is their Togo leather. And these are really nice to hold coins, which I don't use much anymore, but I am sure I can find a few bits and bobs, as some people say, to slide in here and make it a very handy SLG for my handbag. So this is a Kelly 25, and this is Retrone, which means it's made from the inside out. So this is a Birkin 30 in Retrone. The difference in the leather is that this is a Swift leather, which is a smooth leather, more prone to scratching, but not on the most delicate end of their leathers. And oh my goodness, it feels amazing. Like, I absolutely love this. On the flip side, this is Clemence leather, and this is a very nice pebbled leather, and of course I'm sure it's full grain, and so that pebbling most likely happens by being spun around in some sort of a drum to get that texture, so it's like an all-natural texture as opposed to something artificial you might find at Coach. I have never seen either one of these bags before. I'm hoping I can try them on here in just a second, but let's look on the inside real quick at the Kelly. You have two pockets, a great big, a slip pocket, and then also a zipper pocket. It's 100% leather lined in there. Do you plate your hardware with 22 karat gold, or are you one of the companies that still does that?
18.
18 karat. Well, that's better because it's more durable. And then, what are the colors of these two?
This one being classic etoupe.
Classic etoupe, so probably one of the most popular colors. And then this one is like a
nata.
A nata. Okay.
And as you can see, as example, this is actually where it starts as.
Yes.
So this is actually about 12 years old. So it's going to patina over time.
Oh, very cool. So this is a 12-year-old bag, and this is the same type of leather. You can see that it is a completely different color. Over time, it gets darker. So the inside's much larger, and the two pockets, well, the zipper is laid out very similarly to the Kelly, but the other longer pocket doesn't stick out as much, so you wouldn't want to overfill that because it would probably stretch it out. But again, all leather. And I find that this one, I know it's bigger because it's a 30, but it is way heavier than this one. And part of that's the size, but probably part of it's the leather as well. Let's see. So I plopped this one on crossbody, and the strap that it comes with is pretty short to wear this way, so this is probably not the best way. Certainly doable. They do have separate straps, but the turnaround on them is like a year. It is, however, extremely comfortable on the shoulder. The leather just, I mean, it just feels so buttery and so nice. So that is a Kelly 25 on me. Pretty cool. So this is the Birkin 30 in a taupe. And again, I'm not high style for this shop, but I do think it looks pretty cute. But I would definitely be more of a Kelly girl because I like a strap. People say this bag is hard to do up, but I do not think it's hard to do up at all. So maybe someday. Not today though. They don't have any. I'm so sad. These little charms are adorable. I haven't seen the handbag ones ever. And of course you've got the Oran sandal as well. And I think these are wool, but oh my gosh, it's the softest wool that I have ever felt in my entire life. Here are some of the different belts they have, and they do have rose gold, which is gorgeous. In that purple shade, just to die for. I'm not sure what kind of bag these are, but they're kind of a cool little messenger style. And more fabulous scarves. Everybody loves the click-clack bracelets, and they do have some gorgeous choices here. I love the pattern ones. I forgot to tell you that when I initially went into the store, I did ask Zachary if they had a Bastia, and at the top of my head, I was thinking Calvi card holder, and he told me they had one Bastia in the store. I got to look at that, and I decided to purchase it. I would have purchased a Calvi card holder probably before I purchased the Bastia, just because of what I consider useful inside of my handbags. But I am definitely excited to try out the Bastia and see what I can do with it, what I can put in it, how it will help me organize. I'm not sure yet how I will use it, but I definitely wanted a souvenir from my Hermes shopping trip. So here is the slightly dilapidated bag. It went through my luggage, and so it got a little bit wrinkly. I should have folded it flat and taken the box out, but stupid me just left it in the bag. I tried to iron the bag to make it look prettier for you, but it didn't work. I have not opened this since I was in Hermes, so this is a true unboxing. The ribbon was perfect when Zachary tied it, but it got a little bit wrinkled in the traveling home process, and I really want to try this out and see what I can fit in it. So let's go ahead and open this beautiful bustier. I'm excited to have a little Hermes box that I can display. I love how they package their items with the tissue paper. I have watched a few videos with Hermes unboxings, and I do think that they have Louis Vuitton beat in terms of their packaging, because Louis Vuitton doesn't really use tissue paper inside of their boxes. So here is the beautiful bustier in black Togo leather. And of course you just saw this in the video, but it is basically one piece of leather that is folded into a couple of spots, and then a snap is applied. And I have the information about this particular one right here, and you can see it's got the product information there. I don't have my glasses on. I did inspect it, but it is made in France. I don't know if all Hermes pieces are made in France or not. It doesn't really matter to me where it's made, but you can see it does open up quite a bit. So I'm interested to see what will fit in this little gem. For today, I'm just going to go ahead and sign out. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It is the @ then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.